Hello everybody, welcome to another True Review. Today I'm bringing you Action News Heroes on the Xbox One. Releases on the 27th of July, and it's going to be one of these US only ones at the moment, so you know what you have to do if you want to get hold of the game, and it's going to be priced at $9.99. And what we have here is a game that doesn't reinvent the wheel, but is just fun to play. It's a top-down twin-stick shooter where you play as a group of mercenaries who have been hired by the Action News Network to overthrow the evil Network X government, or Network X organisation rather, who control all the media and brainwash its viewing public. And basically, Action News broadcast your exploits in the field, and you have to, whilst keeping alive as you do in any traditional twin stick shooter, you have to entertain your audience as well by killing people fast and quick and causing massive explosions. And key to it is not leaving anybody alive. If they appear on your radar, you must kill them, because leaving them behind will drop your audience rating. And if that drops to 0, it's an automatic fail of the level. So we have a very kind of generic style twin stick shooter here. It doesn't really make itself stand out other than the actual audience meeting itself. The graphics have a cel shaded look to them. They're tiny but clearly defined. You can tell the enemy types very clearly on the actual levels themselves, and the levels are quite sprawling and do offer quite a lot of variety, from forests to deserts to the North Pole to television studios to even a haunted forest where you encounter zombies, because what game wouldn't be complete without zombies nowadays at the moment? But yeah, there's a lot of variety in there, and you basically have to go on a kind of linear path. The main path will lead you to the boss battle of each level, but you do have options to branch off and explore a little bit, which normally leads to hidden loot boxes, which give you more cash, which you spend on bigger and better weapons. And this is what the game is very strange in. The options are very, very lacking. There's no difficulty level. You basically start up the game and you've got a choice of some bizarrely dressed characters who look like they haven't got a mirror in the house, and they are differentiated between speed and health. The speed didn't really make much of a factor, to be honest with you. The fast and the slowest, I didn't notice that much difference, but the HP, obviously, some characters had up to 30 points of hit points more than the other characters. And then you have to choose a loadout. Now obviously when you first start the game you haven't got any money to spend, and you only actually bank money if a mission is successful. And the first level is brutally difficult, to be honest with you. Because you're stuck with a bog standard assault rifle and your secondary weapons, it's very, very difficult to keep up your audience approval rating, because you can't kill things quick enough and you're obviously taking an awful lot of damage yourself. But if you manage to get past that first level, you normally have enough to buy a shotgun, and the shotgun basically turns the game into easy mode. The game goes from ridiculously tricky to ridiculously trivial in terms of difficulty level, because once I had acquired the shotgun, I didn't even die once, didn't fail a mission once. From that point onwards I cleared the remaining 7 missions of the game on the first attempt, so it turned out to be a very, very short experience. I actually emailed the developers and questioned them about this, and they said they wanted to use the weapons as a form of difficulty level. It's a bit of an unusual take, because you're basically asking the player to self-handicap themselves, and will they actually do that? Because I've been going back through playing the levels and unlocking more of the weapons. The other weapons are pretty naff compared to the actual shotguns, so the temptation not to use them is very, very difficult. And you can see a lot of people just rinsing through the game very quickly with the shotguns and moving on to another title, which is a bit of a shame really. I think a traditional difficulty level would have been probably the better way to go, but at least they're honest with it, what they've tried to do there. I mean, just in terms of the weapons, you have assault rifles, LMGs, you have shotguns, there's handguns, pistols, rocket launchers, flamethrowers, but compared to the shotgun, all of them really do seem like you're firing blanks, and the flamethrower itself, you may as well be spraying them with paint. It's that ineffective. It's just very, 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 very different. Commend them to be different, but I just think a lot of people are going to take the easy option with the shotgun, which, if you watch the video footage, the shotgun levels are the one that is spraying massive yellow death in like a cone kind of trajectory out from my character. You'll see that the audience approval rating is pretty much maintained 100% near enough most of the time with that shotgun. But yeah, it's a unique way of doing it. Not the way I would have done it personally, to be honest with you, but nevertheless, it's still a fun game when you actually play it. There's nothing wrong with it. It does everything a twin stick shooter should do. There's graphics. It's kind of got a comedy kind of feeling, kind of Smash TV kind of TV show presentation with your anchor crew appearing from time to time. Yeah, it's uniquely presented, and it's just a fun title. It's just that I can't see people playing this for very long. Like I say, the temptation of not using the shotgun is just going to be too much. Achievement wise, again, if you get past the first level and buy the shotgun, the achievements just a gimme, to be honest with you, because completing all the levels, and the longest one is for getting 5,000 kills, but just a few repeats of some levels and you'll easily get that. Probably the hardest achievement is getting 100 kills without taking any damage yourself. That can prove a little bit tricky, but it's not that difficult in all honesty, especially with the super shotgun as I mentioned earlier on. But nevertheless, it's a fun little title. It's only priced at $9.99, so it's a cheap budget title, and you will enjoy your time with Action News Heroes. But that time's probably going to be very short-lived, like I say, because I don't think a lot of people are going to self-handicap themselves with the other weapons, which, like I say, I mean, I'm not just saying they're not as good. They're extremely poor compared to the shotgun. Almost borderline the line of ineffective, to be honest with you. But nevertheless, I'm going to give Action News Heroes. I'm going to give it a 3. It's worth a buy. It's definitely fun to play. It does everything it sets out to do. It tries to be funny, but it's not. It's kind of got the kind of quirky comedy kind of vibe to it, and it's just a solid twin stick shooter, and it's local multiplayer as well, so that adds a little bit of longevity to it. And for playing it through with somebody or playing it through the first time, you will have a blast of it. And whether $9.99 you think that's going to be, you're going to get value for money for that, I'll leave it up to yourself, but I think it reflects decent value for money for what their asking price is. So yeah, I'm going to give Action News Heroes a 3 out of 5, but just with the caveat that it is going to be a pretty brief experience unless you handicap yourself with the lesser weapon, shall we say. So thanks for watching, guys. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video.